All right, welcome to the next episode of Coding Under 60 Minutes Project Edition. And this time around, I'll be trying to do the Minesweeper game. So Minesweeper is a classic game that I used to play on Windows back in the day. And yeah, so you can play it on right in the Google interface, but this is the classic Minesweeper, what it looks like on Windows platform. So essentially, like for those of you who don't know, let me explain to you the rules of the game, right? And essentially, there are 99 mines on this grid, and there are 99 mines, and then the rest are just basically empty, right? No mines. And your job is to flag every one of them, like 99 of them. So the how you do that is pretty, kind of not really intuitive, but when I first started, when I started playing this, I didn't really understand what the hell is going on. So allow me to explain. So I just clicked on random cell, and then it just gave me this, right? So, and then what it means is, so what do these numbers mean, right? These means that each grid has like 8 neighbors, right? Adjacent cells, each cell. And then these numbers mean, okay, we have, for example, like one mine in my adjacent cells. So that's why, so this is in mine, obviously, right? So because in here, there's only 8 cells and this is the one. So now this is a mine. So now this is not a mine, right? So I can just reveal this one. Okay, so that's obvious. And in here too, because this is the only corner that is not revealed, this is a mine too. So I can just know that this is also not a mine because this one says 1, and then these are the neighbors, and then it's not a mine, right? So for example, like just goes on and on and on like that. And then your job is to flag 99 of them, and then there's the remaining mines in here, right? Okay, and then there's like a shortcut in here too. So that the thing that I just did is like by clicking the middle mouse button. So for example, let's just flag this one, right? So this is a mine, and then if I click middle mouse button in here, it will instantly reveal it without me clicking it, right? So if I click the middle mouse button here, this also reveals it. So this is like the shortcut that you obviously know that there is no mine there, but the computer helps you to speed up the process basically. So that's the shortcut. Yeah, and then if I click on the mine, let's just randomly click, and then yeah, so this is a losing screen. So I clicked on a mine, and then every mine is revealed, and then you can just click on restart to restart the game, and then you just click randomly, and then hopefully you have a good starting position, right? Okay, so maybe this is the decent starting position, and then you just start the game basically. Okay, maybe I'm just doing it too much. Okay, this is a basically decent, not really good starting position, but yeah, and then you just start the game like that. Okay, 2, 1, 4, then this one. Yeah, so just basically like that, and then this is the mine. Okay, so yeah, you just go on like this. This is a mine. Yeah. Sometimes there are some luck involved, but it's mainly for fun. Okay, yeah. So something like that. Then just goes on, and there's a timer there. Okay, let's go to the MVP design, right? So what are our MVPs? So we have to have basic user interface, just like similar to this one. Right click to mark the mine, so we have to flag it, right? And then left click to reveal, obviously, and then show timer and oh yeah, so show timer, sorry, and then show mine left count. So basically this number. And then the restart button. So those are the minimum viable product. And then the stretch goals would be the functionality of the middle mouse button. Instead of clicking middle mouse, you can also click left and right mouse button together to get the same effect. Selecting the difficulty, storing high score, and customizing the grid. So let me just show you what it looks like. And then you can select the difficulty of like, okay, so let's say beginner, right? So this is like 9 by 9. And then there's only like, how many mines? 10 mines there? And then this is like the beginner difficulty. Okay, let me just quickly try to do it. 2, 3, I don't know about that. Okay, mine. Okay, yeah, there we go. So 17 seconds. This is the, yeah, whenever you win, you get this like glasses emoji icon here. So that's cool. All right. Yeah, that's about it. That's the game. Yeah, so let's just start coding, shall we? And then let's take it from there. So on my project folder, I just created like a new project by doing ng new Minesweeper, just like that. And then I already created the project, so let's just go into the Minesweeper directory, and then open up our Visual Studio Code by code dot, and then we can do like ng serve to start up the session, right? Start up the live browser. Okay, it's already there. Now you can just control click this to open up a browser window. Okay, yeah, there we go. So let's just do the split screening here, and then we can start the timer basically. Stop watch. All right. Oops, not 1 minute. Oh, that's 6 hours, damn. Let's just do that. Okay, under 1 hour. All right, first off, let's clean up this project, right? So we can do go to app.html and then just basically delete everything. Like I said in the previous project, the Afterlife, we don't really need it because we don't have many pages. We just have 1 page, right? So that's why we can just do this. And then let's just test this working. Okay, hello, it's working. Maybe I should, okay, so it's zoomed out, that's why. Okay, this is the 100% position. Okay. And then what we should do is we should start with like basic matrix rendering, right? So this is obviously like a 2D problem, right? And then let's just try to render these cells. And then let's, start with the easiest difficulty, which is 9, 9, 10 mines, right? So let's just start with that. Let's just do like const height is 9, const width is 9, const mines is 10, maybe like that. I'm not sure if the declaring constants in here is a good idea or not, but we'll see, because like changing difficulties would be changing these numbers, right? Okay, but for starters, let's just do that. And then on the constructor, let's just do like, let's declare like a matrix variable here. And then what I will do is like populate these matrix with like a bunch of zeros in it, right? Let's just do that. 9 by 9. Or I'm sure there's like a, oh wait, I think there is a shortcut actually, right? I think there's a term called like array.fill or something. But you know what? Let's just do it the classic way, which is not that hard. Well, first we should be doing for the height, and then for let j equals 0, j is less than width. Okay, and then const row, and then row dot push 0, and then matrix dot push row. Okay. What is it saying? It's not assignable. Oh yeah. Okay. I think I should do this. Yeah. So this is like an array list, right? Okay. So we have that, and then, oops, there's like, okay, missing parentheses there, and then I can just print out the matrix here. Oh yeah, I have to import the JSON pipe to show that. Okay, so now we have that. That's good. So instead of printing out like this, let's do for loop to print out, right? So we have @for. It's the new, what is it called? New control flow syntax on Angular 18. Row of matrix, and then @for. Let's just do like x, I guess, of row. It's just a number, right? Oh yeah, there's supposed to be like a track index, and then track. I'm not sure if this works on a nested. Yeah, I'm wondering now, like, what would be the as I? Now I'm curious. As j. Okay, this is not obviously, because like these index. Okay, maybe I'm not using it, so that's why I can just go on with it. Okay, whatever. So these auto Okay, so this is like really troublesome. I think the new control flow syntax doesn't do well with like auto formatting, but okay, we'll just keep that in mind because like whenever I do this and then save it, it just auto formats it and put it in a new line, right? So that's really bad. Okay, cool. Okay. Now what we need to do is like print these zeros like on a 9x9 grid, right? So that's what we need to do. Let's do div in here and then that. Okay, I think this is pretty good for now. So we have divs and then each div, like, so this is one div, right? So, but each of them should also be inside of div. But as you can see, there's going to be a problem right now because it's just going to be like 81 divs, right? So now what we have to do is assign like a class of like row. And then this row should have like a flexbox property. Now let's just delete this spec file. We don't need it. This is just for testing. And on the CSS, we can do row display flex. And then I think it's already default row. So I think this just works. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. So this just works. Default is row. So that's why it's like that. Okay. We can delete these. All right. So we have a bunch of zeros in here. So now we have basically the grid, right? But each of them is like a button, right? So let's try to do it as a button and then see how it looks. Okay, looks like that, which is, not that bad. Yeah, I think this is probably okay. I think there's like a border issue that is there, so I'm not sure how to disable that, but we can, try disabling it. But I think that we're not worried about styles right now. We can do that later. But class, let's just do cell, right? So one button is the cell. All right, cool. So first job is to assign the mines, right? So we have to assign like mines at a random point in the matrix. So let's do that. Okay. How should I do this? Mines. Okay, let's do this. Let current mine count. So we start from 0, right? And then we place the mine until it reaches 10. So current mine count is less than mines. And then we do like const x equals that's the x coordinate, I guess. Math dot random, and then x is the width, right? Wait, sorry, height. I guess it's not. Let's just do row. Row is the height, yeah. Const row height. Wait, no, sorry. Row column is the width. Math dot random, and then we can do math dot floor basically. Math dot floor. Okay, I think this gives us the random coordinates like that. Okay, and then we have to check if the current row and call is equal 0, right? Okay. If it's equal to 0, then we can place the mine. And then this means we can place the mine at this location as, okay, so let's just mark, -1 as there's a mine there. Okay, so that's our, what is it called? Like flag, I guess. -1 would be the mine. And then if this happens, I'm also current mine count ++. Okay, so that's that. I think we can do that and then see how it goes. If we save it. Okay, yeah, this works. This looks good. Let's just do like constant height width that doesn't have equal width and stuff. Let's try to do that. We have, what is it called? Cell. Width is 40 pixel. Height is 40 pixel. I'm not sure if that works, but we'll see. Okay, yeah, it works. Okay, that's good. All right, so these places are basically the mines right now. Okay, so that's good. That's a really good start. And let's try to do some sort of like emoji search for mine. Yeah, let's just put it as emoji instead of pictures because they have high quality, right? Emoji mine. It's a mine pick. Hmm. This is not that good. Okay, mine. Okay, we can pick any emojis we want right now. But let's just stick with something. Or maybe it's this kind of like fireworks. I mean, it is kind of like a mine. Looks like a kind of like a mine. Or maybe it's this one, firecracker. Okay. Oh yeah, this one. It's a bomb. Nice. Or maybe these. Okay, let's just stick with the bomb then. So what I like to do is in here do like if statement, right? If x equal minus one, then we put this else. We just print the count currently, right? Okay, let's do that. Okay, so now we have the mines in here. That's good. All right. Okay, now what should we do? Okay, so now next step should be to show these numbers. Okay, so we basically what I'm trying to do is like these empty cells, you can treat them as like zeros. There's just nothing around them, right? But for these numbered ones, this is actually showing, okay, how many mines are there nearby, right? So let's just try to do that. So to do that, there's like two ways of doing it. One would be just looping through every cell and then looping through every cell and then just increasing the count if there is like you just check 8 cell neighbors, right? And then if there is, you can just count how many mines are there and then increase the count by like that. And so you go through each cell. Another way of doing it would be just mark every mine location so we know the locations of the mines, right? And then on each of these locations, just go loop through those coordinates and then increase these adjacent mine cells by one. So I think that might be shorter because, looping through 9 by 9 is like 81 steps, but looping through 10 mines is just, 10 steps, right? So that might be the optimal solution there. So let's just try to do that. So in here, we have the coordinates of these mines, right? So let's just do mine chords. And then that would be like just array, but number like that. Or maybe I should create class like before, not class, interface coordinate x number y number and like that. And then I can just populate these mine chords one by one, right? Okay, let's do that. And then this dot mine chord dot push x is the okay, so now I have to think about what should x be. I think x you can just show it as row and then y is the column. But that's like reverse though. You know what? Let's just show this as row col. I think that's easier to understand. So it's like row column coordinate system, right? Okay, cool. So we know the mine coordinates right now. So that's good. And then after we know the mine coordinates, we just loop through those mines basically. And so this is kind of like a lead code question or algorithm question where we are populating these zeros and then increasing them one by one for every mine, right? So let I equals 0, I is less than this dot mine course dot length. I guess we don't have to do that. There is a constant mine count, right? So mines equal I plus plus, and then what we do is so we have to get all the neighbors basically. Okay, I think there is something that I learned from lead code. I think that might be really good. So we have dirs. Dirs is like basically directions, right? So we have 8 directions total. So in here we can move 1 0. 1 0 means row is +1, right? So it's like downwards. So it's if I were here, 1 0 would be here, and then and then -1 0 would be that, and then oh, excuse me, and then the 0 1, yeah, 0 1 would be this, and 0 -1 would be that. So basically like 4 adjacent directions, and then there's like 4 diagonal directions, right? So basically I'm just trying to fill all of these. Mm. 0 -1. Is that it? Okay, so those are the 4 adjacent directions, and then there's like 4 diagonals, right? 1 1 -1 -1 1 -1 -1 1. Okay, so these are like the 8 directions. Okay, so we have 8 directions, and then we have mines. Okay, so we have const. Let's just do like JavaScript thing where we do was that really necessary? I think wait, let me just do this then. Of this dot mine chords. Okay, I think this is better. Yeah, it's just extracting the row column instantly. This is better. Okay, cool. And then let's just create like a neighbors, right? So neighbors would be your neighboring cell coordinates basically. And then for yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, let I equals 0, and then I'm just looping through each of the directions. Oh, the reason I'm doing that is because obviously, right? So in here we have only 3 neighbors, right? We have to check these edge locations, but in here we obviously have 8 neighbors, but we also have to check if there's like mines or not, whatever, right? So that's why we have to check 8 directions, and then this is probably the best, cleanest code to do that. Okay. Then if row plus there's, let me just do this const. I think we can do this actually. There's of I. Yeah, okay. So we were extrapolating like x and y coordinates in here, and then row plus x has to be greater than or equal to 0, right? Otherwise, it just it's going to be the negative side. So we have to do that, and then row plus x has to be less than so it's row, it's that direction, so that's the height. So it has to be less than the height. And then call plus y should be also greater than 0, and then call plus y should be less than width. Okay, so these are just checking all the 4 boundaries, right? Okay, that's good. Okay, so if these are the case, then we are in the middle. Not in the middle, I guess we are just, within the bounds. Okay, so we are within the bounds, and then what we can do is basically, okay, neighbors dot push row plus x, then call plus y. So those would be the neighboring coordinates of each cell. But I think, let me see, what I'm trying to do is increasing the count, right? So if it is greater or equal to, okay, let's just do this. I think we should do this in one go. And this dot matrix of, you know what, I think this is also cleaner. Instead of like putting, new x equal to row plus x, const new y equals call plus y. Let's just use these instead of the plus symbols, because we're we're calculating this all the time, right? So, and then in here also new x, new y, greater than equal than 0. Okay, so the reason why I'm trying to do is because greater than or equal to 0 means there is no mine in there, right? So there's just an empty spot. And then I'm going to increase those counts, basically. This dot matrix of new x, new y, plus plus. Okay, so that's it. Then I don't think we need these neighbors anymore because kind of redundant. Let's see how this goes. Okay, I think this works. All right, so now we have all the numbers in here. So 1, 1, 1, 1, this looks good. This looks good. And then 3, 3 mines. Yeah, okay, everything looks good here. All right. Yeah, so now we have the basic game setup, basically. So that took us only 20 minutes. Okay, wow, we really need to hurry. That's that. Okay, what else is the next step? What should we do? I guess what we can do is that's not that necessary. I was thinking of hiding the zeros, but we can do that anytime. Okay, now we should reveal like hide every cell and then click to reveal, right? So that's obviously the next step. But before that, should we do anything else? Oh yeah, there is also one more thing where if you click on a 0, then it just basically shows every 0 nearby and then every like numbered thing. So for example, like if I click here, then it would relieve reveal everything like that. But it obviously doesn't reveal the mines, right? So it's like basically doing like a breadth first search or depth first search. It really doesn't matter until it hits a number and then it reveals everything. Okay, let's just do something like click to reveal. I think that breadth first search thing can go after that. So I think you know what? Let's just copy this below. Okay, let me do a bunch of divs in here just to get separated because I really want to see. Oh, what? Okay. I guess style height. Okay, let's just do this. Okay, there's a separation there. Okay. Because when I hide it, I really want to see what's behind it, right? So that's why I'm having a copy of it. So in here, what I should do is, I think it should just be a button, right? Like empty button. Okay, so it should be just like that. Okay. So initially the game state is like this. And then when I click it, then we should reveal it. Okay, so there's a click function in here. And then I will just say left click, and then I can add the coordinates, which, okay. Now I think we're getting into some trouble because I really want to know the coordinates of these, right? I think, and then I think we can do this. Let x equals that. Track x. Does that work? Let me see if that works. Let y is index. Track y. And then and here we just do x and y, right? So those would be the coordinates. And then what I would do is left click x, y, and these are number, console log, x, y. Okay, let's just try to do this and see what happens. Inspect console log. Let's do the window on the down. Okay, so it should be 0, 0. Oh wait, I have to save this. Okay, 0, 0. 0, 8. Okay, that's bad. Wait, what is it going on? Okay, there's something wrong in here because like this should be always 0 and then track X, track Y. Oh, there's X. Yeah, because there's there. Okay, let's just do a number in here. Number. Okay, now here 000888. Okay, now it's good. Now everything looks good. All right. So now whenever we click it, we have to reveal it, right? So left click that. Okay, I think that there's like easy thing to do. If we click on the mine, then we can reveal all the mines, right? So that's one thing that we can handle easily. But also, let me think. There also needs to be something like it's revealed state. Maybe I should do that with like -2 or something. If it's -2, no, that's not possible. Because -1 is already a mine. 0. Maybe I should do it as a as like a not a number of list of lists. Maybe it's like a custom interface that has many attributes. Is mine count and obviously revealed. Okay, let's just do that. Create the interface just for the cells. Interface cell. Mine count. So the mine count would be the number of mines that are nearby. Is mine. It's gonna be Boolean, right? And then also is revealed. Revealed. Okay. I think this should work. Okay, each cell is like that. Okay, we can just do that. And obviously there's going to be a bunch of problems in here. Matrix, row. Okay. Okay. Then push. Oh wait, sorry. This is row, but this is like a cell of that. Wait, what is it saying? Oh wait. And then instead of pushing that, we can do is mine false, is revealed false, and then mine count is 0. Okay, that's good. This is gonna be the mine count. If it's 0, then we're gonna do is mine to true. Wait, I think what I can do is just not mine count, is mine. If it's false, right? If it's not a mine, then we could just set it to true. And that's it. Okay. But in here, dot mine count. Mine count. So mine count is actually the nearby neighbor mine count, so not exactly the mine count of the cell. Okay. Dot is mine. If it's mine, then do that. Okay. I could just show the mine count. Okay. That's good. That's way better. Okay. And then after this, because we changed it into like an interface now, what we can do is have a revealed object, right? So this dot matrix of x of y is revealed equals true. Okay. And then what we can do is show the mine, basically the mine numbers and stuff if it's revealed. If number, I guess no, number is a bad word now. We can just change it to cell. Cell dot is revealed. then you can show the cell dot mine count. Okay. Why is, oh yeah, I have to save this. Okay. Okay, now it's working. All right, so it doesn't show if it's a mine or not because it's just showing the mine count. Okay, that's good. That's a good start. Now it's showing the state basically. Now it stores the state. And then we could just basically copy this. If number is mine. Okay, not number. Is mine that if it's not, open the cell count. Okay. So yeah, if I click that, it's a mine, then it's just that. Okay. To okay, at least it shows that. Right, cool. Okay, what else should we do? I think this is a good start. Oh yeah, I have to do the right click to flag it, right? So that's one thing. And also like I think the easiest thing to do would be if it's a mine, then just reveal every mine, and then just basically you lose, right? So that's the easiest thing to do, I think. Okay, if this dot matrix dot x dot y is mine, then reveal all the mines. Basically, this dot mine court for court. I guess we can do row call, and then this dot matrix of row call is revealed equals true. Okay, let's just do that. Okay, so if I click on the mine, then every mine is revealed. Okay, that's good. Cool. At least we have that. All right, and then I guess there should be like a game end state and stuff like that, but we can do that later. But for now, the most important thing is when I click like 0, all right, and then it should like search and then reveal everything that is nearby. Just like maybe I should open like a new tab and explore that option. Okay, so if I click here, then it just reveals every adjacent node, right? Until it hits a number, basically. Like that. So let's just try to come up with this algorithm. I think this is doable. Left click. Okay, if it's a mine like that, and let's just do return after this. And then if this dot matrix x y, it's a 0. Oh yeah, mine count. If it's a 0, then we have to do this search basically. 0. I'm just wondering like how should I approach these? Is it just a neighbor of all the zeros that's revealed? I'm thinking so. So basically what I can do is if I click on a 0, so if I click on a number, it just does the number and that's it, right? I have to click the 0 in order for this to happen. So what I'm thinking is if I click on a 0, then just open up every adjacent zeros and then open their neighbors, basically. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, let's do that then. All right, so this is going to be like a kind of like an advanced algorithm for those of you who don't know much about algorithms. So what I'm going to do is do a depth first search. Breadth first search, depth first search, it doesn't really matter in here, but as long as you do some sort of like traversal, right? So what I'm going to do is like do depth first search. So on depth first search, you use a stack. Stack is just basically a fancy way of saying a list in modern languages, basically. Stack kind of like works the same, almost the same way, but not really. But the stack has to have like initial coordinates. So initial coordinates is like x and y in here. X and y is like the 0th like starting position, right? And then we have to get the neighbors of these of those coordinates. But with a depth first search, you have to do a while loop and then do stack. And then what you do is like, okay, well, what would be the I guess current? Yeah. current x and current y equals stack dot pop. So what you do is like pop on top of the stack, and that's going to be like current x and y coordinate, right? And then you have to traverse through the neighbors, get the neighbors basically, and then let's see. Okay, let's just do the same thing that we did before. Const is directions. Okay, yeah, directions is dx dy of theirs. So we have 8 directions, right? But do we do for 8 directions? I don't think we do 8 directions in here. It's just the adjacent zeros. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so we don't do diagonal zeros actually. I think it's just 4 directions then, right? So we don't do diagonal at all. Well, maybe it doesn't matter. Yeah, it probably doesn't matter. Well, let's just do the 8 directions. And then current x, next x. So I'll just say next x is because current x plus dx const next y equals current y plus dy. And then if, these are on the boundaries. Okay, let's just do it from the beginning. I was going to copy it from the top, but we can do that. We can do this. Next x is less than the height. And next y is greater than 0. And then next y is less than the width. And this dot matrix of next x, next y, dot mine count equal 0, right? So if it's 0, then we just keep on revealing. Or maybe, how should I do this? But I mean, if it's a number, we reveal it too, right? But we just don't stop. We just stop it. We don't add it on top of the stack. Okay, so let's just do this. If it's greater than equal to 0, we go to this if statement. But if this dot matrix of next x, next y is equal to 0, then we add it on top of the stack. Mine count, yeah. Push the next iteration, next x, next y on top. I think what we can do is, okay, let me see. So if it's 0, then we put it on top of the stack. And then in these neighbors, current x, current y, what's that symbol iterator? Dot length is equal to 0. Okay. Why is this saying undefined? I think it's because okay, whatever. Let's just do top, and then top might be undefined. That's silly because I know it's not undefined because I'm checking the length greater than 0 in here. I wish I can do this, or maybe it's this. Okay, yeah, it's this. All right. Current y. Okay, now we're good. And then push it on top, push these next. If it is current one is 0. You know what? I think, okay, so there are many ways of doing this, but I think one of the ways with that needs to be clean is, okay, let's just do this dot matrix of current x, current y is equal to, oh no, not equal to, is revealed is true. So whenever there's a while loop coming here, we just set it as true. So initially we will just setting the initial one as true, and then there's a neighboring traversing, we just set it as true, 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 right? But there's some sort of, I think when exploring the neighbors, we should, okay, let me see, we should add them, but not explore if the current one is the count is 0, right? Okay, let's just do this. This dot matrix of current x, current y, mine count if mine count is greater than 0, then which means we hit the number, right? That means we don't have to explore again. So we can just stop there. Basically, it's like continue, right? And then, but if it's a 0, then we just explore. Okay, so in this case, I don't think we need this if statement again. Could just do that. All right, okay. So let's just try the 0, 1 in here, right? Ah, shit, there's, yeah, there's a, you know, infinite recursion going on somewhere. And I can't debug it. Damn, maybe I should cancel this. That's weird because I'm popping it like that. Oh, yeah. I totally forgot the most important thing. There should be like a visited set. Okay, how should I do this in JavaScript? Okay, so whenever we're traversing, there has to be like a visited set. And then we just add, you know, how should I do this? Yeah, let's just do it as string. I think that's easier. And then json.stringify x, y. Okay. So that's that. And then if the current one, okay, so that's that. And then whenever we're pushing in here, this also has to have not be in the visited set. And json.stringify of next x, next y, visited dot has, like that. And then we can add it. Oh, wait, I think I know what happens here. I think instead of adding here, we just do that visited here, visited dot add json dot stringify current x, current y. Okay, cool. So the reason why it just stuck is because there's an infinite loop, right? So I have to click this and then open up again. And ensure that there is no infinite loops. I just, you know, have visited set, and then whenever I haven't visited yet, I just push it, right? And then whenever I'm visiting new nodes, I'm just adding to the visited set. So that's why. Okay, let's try again. Click this one. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, that's exactly what we needed actually. That worked really well. And we have 16 minutes left. Okay, cool. So yeah, this is exactly what we wanted. This worked beautifully. Okay, now we can explore like flagging and stuff. Okay, and I have no idea how to do a right-click event listener in Angular. Is there such thing? Let me see. Right click, yeah, I don't think so. Aux click, double click. Okay, what's aux click? I'm not sure. What aux click? Yeah, I have no idea. Let's just Google it. Right click event Angular. How do I learn clicking event in Angular? Context menu, on right click. Wait, what? Event is optional parameter. Event is context menu. Oh yeah, it is. Is it event? No, oh, no, sorry. Context event. Context menu. Okay. I guess it is. Right. Click X and Y. Okay, this is the first time I've seen this. Right. Click number. Okay, I'm wondering what happens if I flag incorrect things. Okay, it just works, huh? I wonder what happens if I do this and then click something. Okay, it avoids the flags. Interesting. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, I think that's a thing that we have to do as well. Okay, so in the cell piece, I should also have is flagged boolean. I guess this should be not like that, and then I can do, or maybe I can do default stuff. Flagged is false. Okay, that's good. What is it saying? Cannot find name. What? How do I do default? Okay, let me see. Maybe I guess it's just an optional parameter. Default value in interface TypeScript. Is there such case? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there is. Okay. Okay, let's just do the clean way. Is flagged. Then there's gonna be like is flagged is false. Okay. Cool. And then let's just do the menu is still showing up. That's bothersome. Or maybe I didn't save it. Okay, let me see. Okay. Let me just print something real quick. Console log X, Y. Okay, it is working, but I'm not sure how to hide this menu. Let's do that. Okay, can I introduce to disable default action context? Okay, I think this is good. Oh, I have to pass the event. Okay, that's not trouble at all. Right click $event, and then I can do event. Let's just do any for now, just to be lazy, and then like that. Okay. Okay, nice. Now it's working. Great. Okay, so now if we're flagging it, we're doing like this. Oh, wait. This dot matrix of x, y dot is flagged is equal to just flipping it, right? Like that. Okay. And then if it's revealed, I think we should check for the flagged first. Think. So let's if cell is flagged. Wait, is there else if? I think there should be else if, right? I think so. I'm not sure how to do that. Let me just quickly search for else Angular. No. That's if else if, yeah, okay, there is. Here. Wait, what just happened? Did I miss something up here? Okay, maybe I messed something up. Yeah, this control flow stuff is else. Okay, this one. Okay, that's good. Okay, so if it's flagged, then if it's true, then I have to print like an emoji like flag emoji, right? Flags. Let's just do not flags, just oh yeah, here. Oops. Triangular flag. Okay. All right. Nice. Okay, this works. All right, so now what we have to do is this revealed is true, and we have to consider the flag too, I think. What should I do? If there is yeah, I don't think I'm gonna finish this in 10 minutes, but okay. Let me just first if it is greater than 0, then cell dot mine count. Oh, sorry, mine count, and then like that. So it hides the zeros. Oh yeah, but it also should show like it's revealed, right? Like there has to be like a style change on the revealed ones. How should I do that? That's an interesting thing. How does, okay, so it's like button is raised and button is lowered, right? This doesn't really say anything. Yeah, this default button doesn't have much state in it. Okay. Hmm. Okay, let's just, stop with this and then, no, let's just do this for now and then make the style changes later. Okay, so right now, okay, so this is bad. And then do, okay, I'm getting unlucky here. Okay, do this and then flag it, right? Oh, if I do left and right click, it doesn't work. Okay. Maybe I should do, okay, flag. And then this flag. Okay, there should be some sort of like a counter, right? I should do it on top, up top. Div mine count left, basically mines left. So that should be like flag count. Flag count equals 0. Right click. If this dot matrix x y is flagged, if it is flagged, then we flag count minus minus, and if it's not, then increase it, right? Okay, and then this would be minus flag count. Okay, I think current line count is equal to minus, right? Okay, yeah, minus is 10. Okay, come on, current mine count minus flagged count. Okay. Yeah, okay, this does work. Okay. Okay, so what's the win condition there? Win condition is if I successfully flag 10 mines, which means I would do. That's interesting. If I do flag, oh no, I just can't think right now. It's been a really long hour, I would say. But let me just try to finish the minimum viable product at least. Okay, so the timer is not there, but I mean, who cares about the timer at this point? Okay, let's do. Oh no. Okay, here I do a mine flag mine. I'm just looking at the bottom. Okay, so something like this. I do that, and then flagged is mine is correct. If I flag the wrong thing, it doesn't really matter, right? So how should I do that? Let me see. Flagged count. Okay, obviously the action is on the right click. And mine's left. I think this current mine count is also, there should be like correct mine count. I think this is like the correct guessed mine count. And then if this dot matrix, you know what, let's just do something like const cell is that this dot matrix of x, y, then we can reuse that. Cell dot is mine. If it's true, then correct mine count is that. And it's if it's flagged, right? Cell dot is flagged. But if I unflag it, then I should also decrease the amount. Damn. If it's unflagged. So basically what I'm trying to do is like if the correct mine count reaches like mines, right? Like the correct time, then you just basically print like a message, win screen you won or something. Message is that this dot you won. And the message can display here div message. Okay, obviously now it's not gonna, let me just try it. I mean, if I cheat, obviously it's gonna work, I think. That. So this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Okay, you won. Yeah, this is obviously gonna work. But in here, yeah, this is obviously gonna work. But there's also a case where people can just spam red flags, right? And then they can get the eventual score, but there has to be like guard against that. Then they're also like doing this thing, right? Yeah. Okay, I guess this is the least I can do, at least under an hour. I guess there should be like another episode where I finish this project, like, and then clean this up, and then do the design and actually like upload it to some place and stuff like that. So yeah, this is really difficult. I didn't realize how much difficult this is going to be. I mean, I knew it was going to be unbearable under an hour, but still, it's going to be. It was an unachievable project for sure in under an hour, at least for me. But I think there's a lot of things to do in here that I just cannot do it in 2 minutes. So I definitely failed in this case. Yeah, that's about it. So on the next episode, I'll try to finish this and then start where I left off, and then see what happens. And yeah, see you on the next episode.